Hi, welcome to our shoulder rotation. Today's class focuses on the movement of the shoulders and how we incorporate that movement during yoga classes and what it does for our shoulders. I want you to begin by coming into your space, take your hands and just touch around the shoulders, feeling the front, the top, and the backs. And then relax the hands to the body. Let's start by bringing the hands out from the sides, palms shining back. Noticing what the shoulders are doing as you rotate the palms forward. As you rotate the palms forward, the chest and the heart and the shoulders are going to open up more. This is considered an external shoulder rotation. Now turn the palms back and notice what the shoulders do. The shoulders kind of turn in, and that's an internal shoulder rotation. Again, external palms shine forward, internal palms shine back. Do that 2 or 3 times. Feel free to engage the abs, draw them in and up into the spine. And then we'll bring the hands back to the body, coming into a neutral position. Take a moment to shrug the shoulders up and down a couple times. Circle in both shoulders, and then alternating one and then the other. And coming back to the center. Bring the arms out from the shoulders. We're now going to turn the palms up. Feel that opening through the top of the shoulders. External shoulder rotation. Turning the palms down. Internal. External. Internal. External. And internal. Now lowering the arms down to relax the shoulders. Now I'm going to bring the arms out from the sides, palms shining forward, all the way up, out from the shoulders. Bend the elbows, coming into goddess arms. Shining the palms forward, reaching from the base of the hands to the fingertips as you spread, and then drawing the elbows in line with the shoulders. So we have an external shoulder rotation. Turn the palms towards each other and notice the softening of the shoulders. Internal shoulder rotation. External, palm shine forward. Let's go more external, turning the palms away. And then completely coming to that internal rotation. Turn away again. Coming back, palms facing each other. Now come into that neutral goddess. And then I want you to draw the elbows straight down to your sides, pressing shoulders down. And really feel that opening in the top of the shoulders across the front, maybe in the sides of the shoulders. Coming back to neutral, bringing the elbows out from the shoulders. And now I want you to press elbows back. So what's the benefit of the external shoulder rotation? It's really opening across the heart, opening across the shoulders. And this time, squeeze the elbows. So the elbows are going to be moving towards the back, to the spine. And this adds a little curl, potentially, into the spine. A little lift, the heart. A little back bend here. Let's release, coming back to neutral. Bring in the hands softly down to the body and give it a shake out. You mean shake the hands or circle the hands or open and close. You want to release the body. And then coming back to stillness. Now let's focus on an internal shoulder rotation. Internal is coming towards the midline of the body. So think forehead, nose, mouth, chin, base of the throat, to the sternum, to the heart, kind of that sternum, it's over to the left side, but kind of the sternum, the heart region here, all the way down the midline of the linea alba to the belly button, down to the lower pelvis, to the tailbone. So that's your midline. It just follows the spine. All right, so we'll start with arms out. We want to squeeze the belly and crisscross our arms. And what you're feeling now is the stretch on the outside of your shoulders. The inside of the shoulders are pulling towards each other because you've crossed that midline. Let's lower the arms down. A lot of compression here. Bringing the arms up to the shoulder height. Lower down. And then bending elbows, bringing the arms up towards the sky. So we're coming into like eagle arms, which is an internal shoulder rotation. So you can keep the arms away from each other. You can bring the backs of the hands together. You could crisscross, one hand holding the other. Maybe the palms touch, but you want to avoid bending the wrist. See if you can keep the hands to the sky. We'll pause here. Feel in the stretch to the outside of the shoulders rather than to the inside. We'll take that forward reach of the arms, getting a different stretch. Try to straighten the hands, straighten the fingers. Hands coming back up to the sky and forward. And of course, another option is to bring elbows, wrist, and hands together. A little bit of an internal shoulder rotation, not as intense. Or you could even stack them, bringing arms up and back down. Let's bring arms back to neutral, reach the arms out, and then hands come up and down to the heart center. So let's try that to the opposite side. Reaching the arms out from the shoulders. This time, you're crossing the opposite arm. Let's go ahead and hands to the shoulders, still getting that internal shoulder rotation. Bringing elbows down, elbows up, down and up. And let's start to feel some of that stretch into the upper back too. So if you want to go into the eagle arms, just bring the hands towards each other, backs of the hands, crisscross if you want. Again, keeping those palms, those fingers straight. You want to add a little bit of stretch, reaching hands forward. You find your movement. It could also be up and down. You decide what is the intensity of your internal shoulder rotation. We'll meet uncrossed arms, hands at the heart center. And now we want to tap it out into the chest, just using fingertips, tapping in the front, the tops, the outside of your shoulders, coming over to the other side, just increasing that blood circulation, the energy of the body. It's great when you've got a cold. It helps to break up any congestion in the heart and the chest region. Releases some of that tension that you might have created while you're removing the shoulders, and then shake the hands out. So internal and external rotation of shoulders. A lot of times in our yoga class, we go into a pose and we may not be thinking about what is happening in the body. So pay a little attention as you're doing your yoga poses to see if you are coming into external shoulder rotations, and then do you feel a connection to the heart, a lift, an opening, the benefit of external shoulder rotations. And for internal shoulder rotations, you're bringing everything to the heart. You're coming down, you're centering, you're coming within the body, within the mind, within the breath. It's kind of grounding, bringing everything to the body. Notice that. Feel your connections as you move through your yoga practices, and to benefit the heart, to benefit the upper back, and to benefit the shoulders and the mind. Thank you for joining me for internal and external rotations.